basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Pass to Eason. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Eason with a steal. Thompson outside. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Outside for Green. Back to Thompson. That shot off the mark. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Pass to Eason. Houston with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. Tipped. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass on the layup.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Edwards. Thompson pulls it in. And the Rockets with possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
McDaniels, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, Green. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
2 minutes remaining in the break.
Outside for Green. On the wing, Brooks. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Sengun, he's open. Offline with a baseline jumper. To the inside. Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Randall. Here's Garza. Pass to Randall. Gets another look. No good. A bit long that time. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
And Sengun, throw it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Out to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Here's Şengün. Back to Thompson. It's good.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down and pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Houston calls timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Give him a hand, fan. Your Timberwolves dancers.
Timeout called. Houston.
Rockets call timeout. Hey, the lot of section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the rock. Make some noise.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Eason. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The three, DiVincenzo. The shot won't fall. For three, Smith. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Timberwolves ahead. Up one. After this break, we'll be back.
14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Down low. Outside, Alexander Walker. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
The Rockets trail. And here is Thompson. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. With the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. And here are the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Edwards with it. Now Thompson defending. Shoots from 12. Here's Gobert. Deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Randall. Eason pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And stolen by Edwards. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
McDaniels. Pass to Shannon. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. .149 left to play in the second quarter. Edwards, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Now here's Smith. Lots of room. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
Pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. And here's Eason. And again, it's Houston.
Hey, yo, unpause the game, bro. Unpause that, bro. Pause that shit.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. And two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Şengün. Assist from.
And Şengün throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Hartenstein inside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double cover. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Torch gets it to go.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Holmgren with the steal. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now, Şengün. Rebound by Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The drive by Brooks. Here's Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Rockets ball.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's Eason. And it's off from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
They kick it out to Green. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. On offense, here are the Rockets. Thompson outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Taking 2 shots.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Down low. Back to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Eason grabs the board. Houston in the lead. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Back to Şengün. Count that bucket. Şengün's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston leading by 3. Inside. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Pass to Green. A 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's Houston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big.
The Rockets, 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by 6 to biggest.
Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to. Use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, BA, and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Outside Reeves. From deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
To the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Here's Hayes, defended by Şengün. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Thompson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And Şengün. Throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Let's make some noise for your Clark City, Texas!
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
To the inside. Knocked away. Hayes with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. James, right side. Eason pulls it in.
2 minutes. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Şengün. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Vincent. Pass to Vanderbilt. No good on the 3. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Eason. And here is Thompson. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Goodwin. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Şengün with it. Outside for Brooks. Here's Eason. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 9. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to connect. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
Lakers foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th.
It's your first time playing
Free throw attempts of the game.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off.
Oh, you gotta turn that shit down. Wait, like, are you good at 2K, or it's your first time game? Oh, okay. You probably gotta controller settings. Go back to settings. Go to controller settings. And it should tell you the timing or some shit. Oh, the volume? Oh, volume. Oh, settings. Settings and then settings. No. To the regular settings. Like, just go to the regular settings and then go down. Now go all the way to the right. Go all the way to the right. All the way to the right. Alright. You see where it says settings? Oh shit. Damn. Oh, it only says that. Wait, hold up. Pause it real quick. Hold up.
No made.
Controller settings. Damn. Yeah, you probably got to do it in your regular settings, cause yeah.
You're concerned.
Dylan Brooks.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. With one on the clock.
Will be over soon.
That shot missing.
The pain will be over soon, dog. I don't think you're coming back, dog. You ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. I'll tell you right now. You ain't coming back. Sorry. Alright. He ain't coming back.
But this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Sengun's got his second basket of the game.
That is what Sengun brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Hachimura outside. Off target with the 3. The Rockets lead by 13. Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Reeves. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Sengun. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Brooks has got 7 points.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Eason. On the wing, Brooks. He's got 7. And Houston, another 3.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
James, left side. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
So both teams changing it up here. The Lakers really having a tough go here. Doncic left side. And here's Reeves outside. The Lakers with another miss. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-2 run here.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. You just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
Rui Hachimura. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:56 left in the half. Here's Shepherd. Another shot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
James outside. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Here's Vincent. And too long on the shot. Left side, Green. Pass to Shepherd. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
A surprising athlete. Shepherd's just 6'3", but he can get up there and stuff it.
Here's Connect. No points so far. Outside Whitmore. It's good.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Dylan Brooks. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Shepherd. On the wing, Green. Here's Shepherd. Takes the three. Rebounded by LeBron. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Houston, foul. Shepherd. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Rockets on D. Pass to James. Doncic on the wing. 4-3. Now Hayes. And there's James from the arc. Tate grabs the board. Here's Shepherd. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is why Shepherd is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
It's offline from half court.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list. Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. From deep. The Rockets pull it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And here's Shepherd for three. James with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And that one's good.
Assist from
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two, there's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. It's Thompson, high post. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Here's Şengün. Over Green. No good with the elbow jumper. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Butler. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break, here we go. It's Eason with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Back to Green. He's off on the layup. And the Rockets with possession. To the middle. Outside for Green. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 5.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Outside Moody. It's Podziemski on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooks, right side.
Golden State foul.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
Down low. The shot by Butler, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The Rockets are... looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game.
Here we go.
We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here's Thompson. Off the inbound. Here he goes. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Green inside the three-point line. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Morant looking around. Lets the three fly. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Brooks misses. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Bain, no good. And he drives in.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Fires from 18. Morant with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
In the air, Eason gets a wide open look. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rel's wide open. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They kick it out to Green. Now Eason. And Şengün throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For the Rockets. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. They get it back. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Shepherd with the ball.
Grizzlies foul. Pickett. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Shepherd.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Kennard's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So as we end the first...
8. The Rockets, 22.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. Crafty work there by Shepherd to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed."
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Shepherd's got 4 points now in the quarter. A 3 ball. Pass to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 18. Jeff Green on the wing. Here's Shepherd. He's got 8. Down low. Here's Smith. Nice move. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Şengün.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Eason has the open look. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Morant drives in over Brooks, and it's Morant missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. A minute 50 left to play here in the half.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The drive by Thompson. Here's Eason. They kick it out to Green. Sinks the triple.
Jalen Green.
Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Back and forth, throw that.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Bane. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
In the corner, it's Eason. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 21.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Now, here's Kennard. Still yet to score. Wells with it. Now Green defending. In the corner, it's Bane. Unloads. And another basket for Memphis. 30 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Brooks. Up and in on the layup. Brooks has got 4 this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thompson outside. 1 second left. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to...
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets lead by 21. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. He takes it in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Thompson.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Jackson down low. Bane inside the three-point line. Morant left side. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Şengün. There's the drive. And that one drops. Şengün's got 8.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Holding the defense and finding ways to finish.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see... Man! Oh, my!
Hit me, I'm open. Hey, tip that.
Pressure force, man. You got it. You got it.
Phil.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna need y'all to start getting rebounds, bro. First talk. Let's go, we out. Damn. That's
Hey, I see him here.
Rebound. Come on. Push the ball to the court. One more. Shot. Right back. Good shot. Good shot, bro. Let's get back on defense, please.
Help out! Help out!
This dude is fading to the left. Shit.
Come on! I got your head! Hey, come on! Box him out! Put it back! Put it back! get to him. Down screen, down screen. Change it up. Hey, yo, right here, right here. Yo, look at the clock, man. Yeah, that's all you. Keep coming, man. Close. Grab that. No shot! Shot up! Right there! Pick! Shot up! Go get it! Get the ball, boy! Good rebound. Get that! Go. I got your hand outside. Yo! Watch outside. Get through that. That's the way to throw it down. No. Take that. Yo, set it up. He's got a ball. Shot. Don't let him get it. Yo. Got it. I got ball! Out! Switch! Shot! Out of bounds. Shoot that on you! Hey, yo, right here! Get it! Watch him. That's all right. Right there!